Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Clues Memorial Hall at the Butler Arts Center. Before the performance begins, we would like to remind you of certain procedures to follow in order to ensure the safety and comfort of everyone in the theater. Please take a moment and notice the theater exits. Locate at least 2 exits closest to your seat. Keep in mind that the closest exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency, please walk calmly through an exit and listen for further instruction. For the comfort of everyone, we remind you that the Butler Arts Center is a smoke-free facility. Additionally, please check to make sure all cell phones, alarms, and other audible devices are turned to the off or silent position. Thank you, and enjoy the performance.
Good afternoon. My name is Robert Soltis, and it is my honor to serve as the Dean of the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. I'm pleased to welcome you here today for the hooding ceremony for the class of 2019 from the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. That lovely music you enjoyed prior to our entry. I would also like to recognize our pianist, Rachel Jackson, who after sharing her talents with us at this ceremony for the last 2 years, will be graduating from the Jordan College of Arts at the Butler University commencement with a master's degree in music performance. Congratulations, and thank you, Rachel. The hooding ceremony represents the last step before graduation, an opportunity for the COPHS family to celebrate together prior to the big dance tomorrow at Hinkle Fieldhouse. This year, we have 75 students receiving the degree Master of Physician Assistant Studies, 3 students receiving the Master of Science in Pharmaceutical Sciences, and 102 students receiving the Doctor of Pharmacy degree. Congratulations to all of our graduates. Every single person in Clues Hall today has given something to make this moment possible for the class of 2019. Families and friends who have supported and encouraged you over your course of study. Faculty who have mentored you and given you insight into who you will become as a professional, and our many wonderful staff members who have done so much behind the scenes to support our students every day. Now, if you will indulge me for just a moment, think of those specific individuals in your life who have helped you make it to today, people who've loved you and without whose care and generosity you might not have found yourself here graduating today. Take 60 seconds and think of those who've helped you become who you are today. I'll keep the time of what will seem like an awkwardly long period of time if you don't do this exercise. We'll begin now. So please know, those people you just thought about, they are so proud of you today. Now, I would like our graduates, please stand and join me in thanking those very special people. Tomorrow at graduation, the President will state that he is conferring upon you the degree with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities hereto. So consider that phrase, all rights, privileges, and responsibilities. For most, that includes the eligibility to become a credentialed professional, the beginning of professional practice or postgraduate training opportunities, or many other exciting career opportunities. Be mindful that with those privileges come great responsibilities. Later in our ceremony, you will receive the oath of your respective profession. Consider carefully the obligations that you are accepting today. You have the opportunity to make a difference in the lives of so many individuals. Never betray your trust in those individuals. In addition, you will be joining a group of almost 6,000 alumni from the college who are in a variety of practices throughout the country. We look forward to formally welcome you into the Butler alumni. Each year at the hooding ceremony, we recognize and honor an alumnus of the college who has provided support and service to the college and to the profession. Graduates, as you begin your career, it will be up to you to find ways to make your mark in the world. Some of you will advance your profession in many ways we haven't even yet imagined. Others will endeavor to dedicate countless hours and resources to serving their community. Many will know the reward of changing the lives of people by treating one patient at a time, knowing the change you make in their lives will undoubtedly impact them and many others whom you've never seen or even met. Today, we would like to recognize an individual who has been guided both in his career and his life by a philosophy of gratitude and service. Jason Kolkmeyer is a graduate of the Butler University PA program, having received his master's in physician assistant studies in 2004. He is currently practicing in the Major Health Partners in Shelbyville, Indiana. His record of service includes president of the Indiana Academy of Physician Assistants and now serves as the legislative and advocacy chair for the academy. It's evident he carries a sense of duty to give back to the profession and to society. He's a longstanding preceptor for our PA program, providing clinical rotations and mentorships to students, stressing the need to develop leaders to create and represent excellence in the PA profession. His influence and service extends beyond Indiana. He has served on multiple medical missionary trips to Honduras, providing care to the underserved. We are honored to have Jason Kolkmeyer here with us today. Jason, I'd like you to come to the stage and join us and receive the college's Distinguished Alumnus Award. This award recognizes an individual who has supported their communities, enriched the lives of Butler University students. It's my honor to present the award to you. It is now my pleasure to invite our class presidents to share their thoughts and reflections on behalf of their classmates. We will begin with the Physician Assistant Program Class President, Chad Robertson.
All right. Tastes like finals. Dean Soltis, members of the Butler faculty and staff, family and friends, and most importantly, the MPAS class of 2019, congratulations. All right, so I want to start off by talking about this wooden sign that was behind Professor Roman's desk. Students would be in his office and I, would be stressing over a concept that I couldn't quite grasp. Or perhaps I, would be remediating an exam that hadn't gone quite as well as I would have anticipated. But there over his left shoulder, next to the box of Kleenexes, was that sign, and its message was simple. I hate to spoil the ending, but everything is gonna be okay. Sure enough, the ending was spoiled, but no complaints. So, MPAS class of 2019, congratulations. Congratulations on discovering your dream of becoming a PA and being accepted into one of the most prestigious PA schools. Congratulations on working through those late nights, surviving summatives, and graduating in the spirit of the Butler way. We didn't just graduate, though. This class has too much talent to just study, to just ace tests, and to just graduate. We got involved in our communities. We raised the profile of the program on the national stage, and yes, we also aced our exams, most of them. Let's recognize some of those who helped raise the stature of this program. The class officers, Doug Day, Kelly DeFore, Jordan Horn, though I still know her as Tremarco, and Bethany Schultz. You gave your time, your energy, and your passion to the program. It did not go unnoticed. Katie Durkis, IAPA rep, and Kathleen Holick, student member of the PAEA Board of Directors. We entrusted you to represent us on a larger stage. Your work made us proud. Ellen Junwick, leader of PASA, the PA student ambassadors, and the PASA volunteers who welcomed prospective students to campus. Similarly, Jordan Cheka and Laurel Popwell established the Big Pappies PA Partners in Success program to mentor first-year students. Chelsea Marchione, our volunteer contact with the Near West Outreach Clinic to help ensure that low-income families would have access to health care. Kelly DeFore and Kathleen Holick work with Project Access, raising awareness of PA career in local high schools. And our Challenge Bowl team of Colleen Cotter, Ashley Dunman, Quinn Harmon, and Maggie Rancich brought home fame, glory, and a fourth place finish in the national competition. And our Indiana Quiz Bowl team of Ben Cow, Quinn Harmon, and Maggie Rancich. Ben Quinn, and Maggie finished tops in the state, much like the Butler basketball program. Thank you all for representing us. It's humbling to be in the presence of so many smart, dedicated people. These are the people I would trust to care for my closest friends and family. Friends and family, thank you for believing in us. Classmates, thank you for picking us up after that disastery OSCE week after week. Professors, we appreciate your dedication. Professors Fakwer, Guthrie, Schmidt, Stinson, Sturm, Finesse, and Zorn. Professors Drake and Quincy. We thank the pharmacy professors who absolutely wrecked any hints of weekend plans we've had over the past couple of years. Thank you to the staff who guided us from application to final exam. Aaron Coker, Molly Kripe, Karen Fuller, Bev Johnson, and Missy Parsons Horton. Our preceptors, thank you for your patience. And thank you, Dean Soltis and Ackerman, for building such a supportive environment. And of course, thank you to Dr. Snyder, who ushered us into the program, and Professor St. Roman, program director, and bearer of pizza during late night final exam study sessions. And now to those same people, let's take a minute and let's also say, sorry. Friends, family, spouses, and significant others, we're sorry for disappearing down our rabbit hole of late night study sessions. We're sorry we didn't call, that we were late for dinner, and that we missed that family celebration. Classmates, we're sorry for that cold shoulder, that outburst. That's not us. That's the 53-page diabetes handout that needed to be memorized within 36 hours. And most importantly, to our professors, we apologize for any outburst, for letting the stress get the best of us. A frustrated student is one of the crowning works of the devil. Thank you for your continued support regardless. Graduates, how good does that feel? Take a minute and think back to what brought you here. That first switch that turned on the PA light, CASPA, interviews, that puzzle, that phone call, looking down at the 317 number, knowing that this was the call that was going to change your life. Think back to summer classes in a room with too much air conditioning, which we soon learned was better than the alternative. That first summer, we learned the basis of how to perform a physical exam. Inspect, palpate, percuss, auscultate. Easy. Inspect, palpate, percuss, auscultate. We didn't know it at the time, but Butler was building us up to be more than just a good PA. We were becoming better people, stronger members of our community, and more caring friends and spouses. Inspect. Don't just look, but see. That's not just a rash. That's a raised pruritic, well-demarcated erythematous plaque with silver scales located on the left lateral elbow that measures 3 by 3 centimeters. In that same respect, don't just look at the world around you. See it. See the causes, see the effects, see the nuances and hints of color. Palpate. Don't just touch, but feel. When a patient grasps for your hand, they are telling you something. Perhaps they're weak, perhaps they're strong, but feel that. When your spouse or your child grasps for your hand, they too are telling you something. Feel it. Percuss. Make some noise. Don't be afraid to kick things up as you go. Auscultate. Don't just hear, but listen. Start with the heart. Always listen to the heart. Listen for the story. You'll hear the murmurs, the trepidation, the illness, and the health. There will be 2 hearts in that room, though. Be sure to listen to both. So, impasse class of 2019, congratulations. It's time for us to step into the world as a practicing PA. But before we do, let's take one last look around this hall. Take it all in. Find those people you've thanked earlier. Those people are here for you, and they've already given you the most valuable graduation gift you could receive. They've given you the freedom to take chances. Their support gives you the opportunity to challenge yourself, to take a chance on that next career hurdle, that relationship, that move. So don't hold back. Know that even if you stumble, this network of support will help you get back on your feet. And if there's one pro tip I learned in PA school, well, I hate to spoil the ending, but everything's going to be okay. God, I love you guys. So it is now my pleasure to present awards to our faculty and preceptors on behalf of the Butler PA class of 2019. The PA Preceptor of the Year Award goes to a preceptor who is not a Butler University faculty member, but through commitment to their profession, donates their time and talents to the betterment of our development as clinicians. The 2019 PA class would like to honor Dr. Michael Pawczak, emergency medicine physician from Franklin, Indiana. Dr. Pawczak, please come to the podium to accept your award as I share some student comments that were submitted with your nomination. They include, Dr. Pawczak was in a league of his own. No other preceptor has made me feel so confident in my diagnostic and procedural skills. He is so supportive of our profession and gives you the autonomy on rotations. Thank you for all you do for our program. And he is so supportive of his students, not only during, but after the rotation ends. He truly cares about this profession and is a huge role model for all future providers. He also makes excellent homemade wine and beers. The PA Clinical Instructor of the Year goes to a clinical instructor of the PA program selected by our class. This individual is not only an excellent instructor in the classroom, but also a preceptor helping us perfect our clinical skills as well as our knowledge at their practice site. The PA class of 2019 would like to recognize 2016 Butler graduate and clinical instructor of the year, Professor Kevin Bogenschutz. Mr. Bogenschutz, please come to the podium to accept your award. Some student comments. He is incredibly passionate about teaching students. I have seen him at countless OSCEs and clinical year lectures. He never hesitates to volunteer his experience and time to the program. Also, he always is there to help any student and always providing words of encouragement. He is truly an amazing person and instructor. I am proud to know him and to have worked with him on rotations. And the Physician Assistant Program Faculty of the Year Award is presented to a full-time Butler PA faculty member who had the greatest impact on the educational experience of our class, both inside and outside the classroom. The PA class of 2019 would like to honor our professor and mentor, Professor Chris Roman. Professor Roman, please come to the stage to accept your award. A couple comments. Professor Roman was not only a fantastic teacher, but his care for the students was undeniable. He would take time out of his busy day to sit us down and give us pep talks. He was always so open and welcoming, and he would do anything to help anyone.
Thank you, Chad. That was certainly a ringing endorsement for Red Bull. Now I'd like to call to the podium Chandler Howell, the class president for the graduating pharmacy class, to say a few words and present the awards for that program.
Good afternoon. Faculty, family, and friends, my name is Chandler Howell, and I've had the privilege of serving as the president for the pharmacy class of 2019 for the last 3 years. I would like to start off by thanking all the family and friends in the audience tonight. I believe I can speak for our class by saying that these last 6 years would not have been possible without your help and support. Also, I would like to thank our other class officers, Vice President Cole Ludy, Secretary and Treasurer Dominic Fanara, and of course our social chairs, Matthew Thornley and Adam Duvall. Thank you for everything you have done for our class. Last and most importantly, I would like to thank our amazing professors and staff. Here at Butler, we are extremely lucky to have such great educators and mentors that have helped us make these last 6 years possible. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. The pharmacy class of 2019 has waited a long time for this day. 2,082 days, in fact. Always counting by fives and double counting the weekends, though, of course. It has been a long time since we first started pharmacy school, eagerly accepting our long-awaited white coats at white coat ceremony, P1 year. Even with white coats, though, this was a very early time in our pharmacy careers, a time that whenever our family asked us about a drug that wasn't Tylenol, we'd usually have to do a Google search. But now, 4 semesters and 10 rotations later, we're still doing Google searches. But less frequently and always double-checking with the guidelines, of course. But in all seriousness, the pharmacy class of 2019 has come a long way since first stepping onto campus, and I could not be more proud of our class. Of course, the road has not always been easy. At times, we have had 5 tests and a project due in a week. At times, Starbucks just seemed like it would not be enough. We lived through a mumps outbreak, the end of clusters, and what seemed to be never-ending construction. However, no matter what the hardships we faced, we have always come together to celebrate our accomplishments. Our class grew closer from trips to Scotty's, COPHS, and most recently, Bar Mitzvah. Our class has participated in athletics together too, having a group that played basketball together before classes, and soon to have a group that will run 200 miles together to help combat the opioid epidemic. We grew close from posts on our class page to getting a root beer keg into realizing that a pint is not always the same amount to everyone. Let us never forget when we are asked years from now, remember those class trips to Barple? Some of us, of course, will have to say, not really. Or those 8 a.m. Friday classes? Again, not really. But most of us will remember, and all of us will stay connected to each other in some way. But enough about the past. Let's focus on the real reason we're all here today, drugs. Medications are about to become the cornerstone for all of our careers, and it will be up to us to stay up to date on them. No longer will there be a Dr. Ansara PowerPoint, no Dr. Nichols handout, and no Dr. Damer equation sheet moving forward. It will be on us to stay informed. As a great man in history, Tyrion Lannister from Game of Thrones said, "A mind needs books as a sword needs a whetstone if it is to keep its edge," reminding us that learning is never truly over. I know we can do just this from what we have learned when we distribute across the country, as the pharmacy class of 2019 will be doing just that. From Reno, Nevada to Cambridge, Massachusetts, and from Minneapolis, Minnesota to Memphis, Tennessee, the pharmacy class of 2019 has accepted jobs in residencies, fellowships, community pharmacy, graduate schools, and for a couple of us, parenthood. We will show the world just what it means to have received a Butler education and what we can do to better our patients' lives. We will continue to carry on a culture of excellence and professionalism down a road that many Butler pharmacists have paved for us. I would like to end this speech with something that is all too familiar to many people in this room, the pharmacist patient care wheel. For those of you who do not know, the wheel is made up of 5 parts: collect, assess, plan, implement, and follow up. Up until now, our lives have been all about collecting knowledge as we assessed our possible career choices to plan for the future. It is now time for us to implement our plans, and I know our class will be successful in doing just this. But let us not forget the last part of the wheel, follow up. We have had the privilege of having many Butler Bulldogs as mentors, educators, and employers in our lives. It will be on us to follow up with future students and pass down what we have learned, just as past Bulldogs have done for us. This is important as we look to carry on a tradition in the future that we all know to be true. Wherever a Butler Bulldog is, the patients are in good hands. Thank you, and go Dogs. I now have the pleasure to present the Preceptor and Faculty Awards for the pharmacy program. The Outstanding Pharmacy Preceptor Award is given to a preceptor not paid by Butler University as a faculty member. This preceptor truly demonstrates a commitment to not only the profession, but to Butler students specifically, and supports our program by exemplifying the line in the oath of a pharmacist. I will utilize my knowledge, skills, and experiences and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists. The winner of the 2019 Pharmacy Preceptor of the Year Award is Bonnie Booth from the Giant Eagle Pharmacy at Market District in Carmel, Indiana. Ms. Booth could not be here to accept her award today, as her son is graduating from college, but her colleague and co-preceptor at the pharmacy, Hannah Sarvich, is here to accept the award on her behalf. As Ms. Sarvich comes to the stage, I will share some of the comments students submitted about Bonnie Booth. She challenges preceptors' perceptions of the limitations of a community pharmacist and pushes us to interact in all areas of patient care. And Bonnie was an amazing preceptor. She truly cares about the success of her students and wants them to get the most out of her rotation. She not only teaches pharmacy skills, but also teaches life skills, loans, and repaying debt. I learned a lot from her, and I feel confident in myself about having her as a preceptor. The Outstanding Pharmacy Practice Professor Award is given to a Butler faculty member in the Pharmacy Practice Department who made a significant impact on not only our education, but also our professional development. It is my pleasure to announce this year's Outstanding Pharmacy Practice Professor Award is presented to Dr. Veronica Vernon. As Dr. Vernon joins me at the podium, I would like to share a few of her submitted students' comments. Dr. Vernon is incredible. She is so involved with students through teaching, APHA, and IPA. She's a phenomenal preceptor and really ensures you get the chance to see what you want to see. She also really helped me through the residency process and has been an incredible support system. I am so thankful I got to know her, and I'm looking forward to many years of friendships. As well as Dr. Vernon not only exudes confidence, intelligence, and drive, but she truly cares about each of her students academically, socially, and professionally. The Outstanding Pharmacy Science Professor Award is presented to a faculty member in the Pharmaceutical Sciences Department that students have had for class anytime throughout the pharmacy curriculum who really made an impact on their academic progress. This year we had a tie, and the award is being presented to both Dr. Stephanie Enns and Dr. Angela Ackerman. As they join me at the podium, students' comments included, Dr. Enns is compassionate and eager to take time to visit with her students and teach them in ways that are easy for them to understand. And Dr. Enns has always been so supportive of me, both inside and outside the classroom. And for Dr. Ackerman is an amazing mentor and works her hardest to help her students achieve in the classroom and in their professional careers. As well as, Dr. Ackerman cares so much about all of the students at Butler. She is always there if you need a life chat, some general advice, or even just a hug. The Terry L. Hadgeboek Award is presented to a faculty member who most exemplifies a devotion to the profession of pharmacy and especially a compassion for students, not only in the classroom, but also in their personal lives. Any pharmacy faculty member who is also a pharmacist is eligible. The Terry Hadgeboek Award this year is presented on behalf of the pharmacy class of 2019 to Dr. Kendra Damer. As Dr. Damer joins me at the podium, student comments in support of her receiving this award include, Dr. Damer really goes above and beyond to care for her students. You can tell she cares deeply for our well-being inside and outside the classroom while still pushing us to be the best professionals we can be. And Dr. Damer was extraordinarily kind when I was going through a rough time at home. She allowed me to make accommodations for an exam and continue to check in on it throughout the semester. In addition to this, she is also a brilliant professor, and she makes learning an enjoyable experience.
Thank you, Chandler, for your comments and for giving the Pharmacy Program Awards. My name is Bonnie Brown, and I'm the Associate Dean for Academic and Administrative Services. I'm pleased to present the part of our program you've been waiting for, the actual hooding. Academic regalia has a long history dating back to the 12th and 13th centuries. It is the attire of the scholar. You have all earned the right to wear the regalia as an indication of your academic achievement, the subject you propose to master through lifelong learning, and the institution that brought you to this point on your journey. Of all the pieces of academic regalia, the hood tells us the most about the accomplishments of the wearer. The hood varies in size based on degree. The trim color is reflective of the subject to which the degree pertains. Hoods used by those individuals obtaining degrees in the health sciences have a green trim with a specific shade of green indicative of the discipline. Hoods are lined with the official color or colors of the university conferring the degree. The inside lining is folded outward down the back to expose those colors, which for Butler are blue and white. You will notice a variety of colors of hoods tomorrow at the commencement ceremony. Just as down in the hood are indications of your accomplishments, some students are also wearing honor cords demonstrating special achievement in their field of study. The PA cords are teal and gray and worn by some of the PA students to signify their induction into Pi Alpha, the National PA Honor Society. Rho Chi cords are purple and white for membership in the Pharmacy Academic Honor Society, and Phi Lambda Sigma cords are yellow and green, representing membership in the Pharmacy Leadership Honor Society. There are other notations of special academic achievement awarded at graduation. Please note, for graduate programs where all students must have a prior degree, like our PA program, those students are not eligible for departmental honors or university Latin honors. You will notice in the program some of our pharmacy graduates, based on their grade point average and performance on cumulative honors exam, will be graduating with honors, high honors, or highest honors in pharmacy. The university distinction of cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude will be officially awarded tomorrow, and I would ask the following students to stand as I read your name and be recognized for this remarkable achievement. Please hold your applause until all the graduates with Latin honors have been recognized. The following students are graduating cum laude: Seth Alden, Lisa Fisher, Elizabeth Hawk, Chandler Howell, Austin Long, Kendra Lucas, Morgan Schaefer, Stephanie Schneck, Jake Velton. We have one student graduating summa cum laude, Zach Howe. Please join me in congratulating these graduates. I would now like to introduce Ann Bilodeau, Director of the Butler University Speech and Language Clinic, to present the students who are receiving hoods.
Thank you, Professor Brown. It's a pleasure to be here in this special moment with all of you. Please welcome to the stage Dr. Nan Das, Dr. Hala Fadah, and Dr. Conrad Hong. Earning the Masters of Pharmaceutical Science, Nayela Chowdhury. Daniel Dudman. Stephanie Schneck. Please join me in congratulating our Masters of Science in Pharmaceutical Science graduates. Thank you, professors. welcome to the stage Dr. Lori Farquhar and Dr. Jen Guthrie. I will read the names of the Master of Physician Assistant Studies graduates to be hooded. I will read 2 student names at a time, and I do ask you to hold your applause until after all the names have been read. Hannah Aker and Heather Anderson. Elizabeth Ash and Maria Bear Farmer. Sarah Baguette and Marion Barton. Mackenzie Bowles and Abigail Borkart. Sarah Buhelt, Sierra Butler. Olivia Cabanban and Bin Cow. Anna Kerrigan and Madeline Cornell. Colleen Cotter, Jordan Chaika. Douglas Day, Kylie DeHaven. Lauren DeShaw, Caitlin Dirks. Jessica Daughter, Kelly Dufour. Ashley Dunman, Lindsay Egan. Thank you, professors. I will now ask Dr. Jennifer Snyder and Dr. Jennifer Zorn to come forward. Catherine Jeenan, Anna Gleixner. Paige Graham, Elissa Gavera. Kelsey Haas and Quinn Harmon. Kathleen Hollick and Emily Hungerford. Rachel Jagrowski, Natalie Jones. Ellen Junewick, Rachel Kerrigan. Alexandra Kindred, Holly Kingery. Olivia Kramer, Emily Lutz. Gil Manco, Chelsea Marchioni. Megan Menapace, Hannah Menches. Erin Moody, Deirdre Murphy. Emma Olson, Laurel Popplewell. Monica Pritchard, Maggie Rancic. Thank you, professors. I now invite Dr. Brenda Quincy and Dr. Callie Vaness to come forward. Mackenzie Redman, Morgan Riley. Chad Robertson and Leah Sack. Sarah Sampson, Colton Saroff. Ariel Schnell, Bethany Schultz. Emily Sedler, Emily Sheldon. Anne Smrek, Ariel Starks. Kimberly Strickland, Kaylin Sundin. Kelsey Tallman, Emily Tingley. Jordan Horn, Anna Turner. Sydney Valero, Shilpa Velukanal. Yao Wong, Sydney Williams. Kelly Warmaster, Jessica Yang. Ivana Yu. Please join me in congratulating the Masters of Physician Assistant Study graduates. You're getting a standing ovation. Physician assistant graduates, please stand to take the oath of the physician assistant. Professor Betsy Schmidt will come to the podium to lead you in the oath. I invite any physician assistants on stage or in the audience to also stand and recite the oath.
Please raise your right hand and recite the physician assistant oath with me. I pledge to perform the following duties with honesty and dedication. I will hold as my primary responsibility the health, safety, welfare, and dignity of all human beings. I will uphold the tenets of patient autonomy, beneficence, non-malfeasance, and justice. I will recognize and promote the value of diversity. I will treat equally all persons who seek my care. I will hold in confidence the information shared in the course of practicing medicine. I will assess my personal capabilities and limitations, striving always to improve my medical practice. I will actively seek to expand my knowledge and skills, keeping abreast of advances in medicine. I will work with other members of the healthcare team to provide compassionate and effective care of patients. I will use my knowledge and experience to contribute to an improved community. I will respect my professional relationship with the physician. I will share and expand knowledge within the profession. These duties are pledged with sincerity and upon my honor.
Again, congratulations. I will now present the Doctor of Pharmacy students for hooding. I will again read 2 student names at a time. I ask you to hold your applause until after all of the names have been read. Please welcome Professors Dr. Pam Crowell and Dr. Sudeep Das to the stage. Seth Alden, Maya Alshawa. Tania Abraham and Colin Anderson. Matthew Ansiger, Nicole Barnard. Kristen Bauer, Nicholas Bernauer. Shade Blackwell, Emily Bodine. Megan Borries, Aaron Brown. Emma Castile, Katie Condor. Audrey Crippen, Chelsea Culp. Vadehi Desai, Michalina Dufata. Daniel Dudman, Adam Duval. Deborah Ebbinghaus, Allison Inghauser. Sydney Inyart and Aaron Evans. Dominic Fanera, Lisa Fisher. Thank you, professors. I will now ask Dr. Patience Masamha and Dr. Alex Ansara to come forward. Brian Foley and Andrea Foxworthy. Bettine Gibbs, Kristen Gossman. Rebecca Graham, Sam Paluska. Elizabeth Hauk, Aaron Hayes. Audra Hecker, Katie Helderbrand. Madison Hetu, Emily Hoffman. Zach Howe, Chandler Howell. Colleen Hutchinson, Allie Jones. Jacob Jones, Alana Jadvalkis. Nick Kelly, Jenna Kendrick. Jesse Kirchhoff, Samantha Kirschner. Lindsay Cook, Kristen Kale. Thank you, professors. I will now call Dr. Julie Kaler and Dr. Sheil Patel to the stage. Morgan Kuhn, Sarah Lenahan. Austin Long, Kendra Lucas. Samuel Ludlow, Abby Lucan. Cole Luty, Kelsey Malcolm. Victoria Miley, Kaylee Moffett. Aaron Mundy, Caleb Nelson. Tam Nguyen, Rachel Opperman. Becca Orr, Victoria Parsons. Paraj Patel, Lauren Porter. Kadisha Pryfogel, Shannon Purcell. Lauren Qualls, Mackenzie Rains. Calvin Ron, Jennifer Raymond. Grant Rexroth, Rachel Richardson. Thank you, professors. I now ask Dr. Jake Peters and Dr. Kevin Toohey to come forward. Lindsay Ridlin, Jessica Samuel. Morgan Schaefer, Stephanie Schneck. Jennifer Schrock, Emily Scoot. Kendall Schoaf, Asa Sipe. Brock Smith, Clay Smith. Lane Smith, Spencer Snyder. Samantha Stevens, Miranda Stratton. Joshua Strakalski, Maria Sutton. Matt Thornley, Jennifer Tompkins. Autumn Trifone, Megan Vanover. Kindly hold your applause. Irene Way and Aaron West. Jessica Williams, Taylor Williams. Delaney Wolf. Please join me in congratulating our Doctor of Pharmacy graduates. Turn around, turn around. Very nice, very nice. Congratulations. Pharmacy graduates, you will now take the oath of a pharmacist. Dr. Kim Beck will guide you in taking this oath. I invite any pharmacist on stage or in the audience to also stand and recite the oath.
Please raise your right hand and recite the oath of a pharmacist with me. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. In fulfilling this vow, I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns. I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for my patients. I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me. I will accept the lifelong obligation to improve my professional knowledge and competence. I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct. I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care. I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists. I take these vows voluntarily with the full realization of the responsibility with which I am entrusted by the public. You may be seated.
Thank you all for coming today. What a delightful celebration of our students' accomplishments. My best wishes to all of you as you begin the next phase of your career. We're proud of you and look forward to making it official at Hinkle Fieldhouse tomorrow. The platform party processes followed by the graduates. I would like to ask that you please remain in your seats until the graduates have processed. Thank you again, and please do join us for the reception immediately following the ceremony in front of the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences building. Please note the building is open if you would like to go indoors to see the class composites. So once again, congratulations to our graduates.